This is my journey on how I lost 80 pounds after giving birth to my second child. I grew up in the South and I was never ever that skinny girl growing up. Honestly, I noticed around the age 5 or 6 when I really started to pack on the weight. I feel like my family did not make the best eating choices. As I grew up, we did lots of sweets at night, lots of ice cream and cookies and brownies. So through elementary school, through middle school, all through high school, I was very, very overweight. It was not something that I was happy with, but I feel like in high school, I just almost accepted it. Like I was always gonna be that bigger girl and I just gotta go with it. So after college, I ended up getting married and I got pregnant with my first child. I was already overweight when I got pregnant with her, and I gained 60 pounds with that first pregnancy. I actually gave birth to my daughter at 36 weeks. So even giving birth early, I had still gained 60 pounds. Through that pregnancy, I ate whatever I wanted. I did not exercise. So I guess gaining that much was expected, but I just could not believe where I was after giving birth to her. And I struggled with that weight for the entire first year of her life. I remember looking at her 1-year-old birthday pictures and I could not believe what I looked like. That is when I actually told myself, I think I can lose this weight. I think I can be smaller. I started exercising every day. I started following a clean eating diet. It took a long time, but I was able to lose most of that baby weight. And then right when I was at almost losing all the baby weight is when I started hearing about the ketogenic lifestyle. So I did lots of research and I decided that I would move into that lifestyle, and that's exactly what I did. I was able to lose the rest of the weight that I had plateaued with, plus even more. So I was at the very smallest at the time in my life and I felt amazing. With following keto, I felt like I had so much more energy to keep up with my daughter. I had the mental clarity, the focus. I really felt amazing. Then I found out I was pregnant with my second. So with my son, in my second pregnancy, I did not continue following keto. It was something that was not recommended by my doctors. I was told that having those carbohydrates was very important for me and the baby. So I followed, I guess you can say, more of a clean eating diet during that second pregnancy. I just cut back on the really starchy carbs, so the breads and the pastas. But even with that pregnancy, I gained 70 pounds. I did give birth to my son at 41 weeks.
You love him? Yeah. Wait till he starts crying, okay?
So he was more than ready to come out. But after I gave birth to him, I thought, here I am again. Here I am again, not feeling myself, extremely overweight. At this point, I was at my biggest. So I was 215 pounds when I gave birth. I was just in awe. I could not believe that this is what my body looked like after working so hard on it. So I decided that I would follow a ketogenic lifestyle once again to get rid of this baby weight and just feel good.
What's so funny? What's so funny? What's so funny?
So with breastfeeding, it is recommended that you do not change anything in your diet until the 8-week mark. So that is what I did. And actually when the 8 weeks came, I did not have my postpartum checkup just yet until the next week. So I took a good 2 weeks to wait until I was okay with the doctor as far as exercising, and I was getting my meal plans and my groceries and everything ready to go to follow this lifestyle. So right at the 10 weeks mark, I weighed 195 pounds. So I did lose 20 pounds in those first 10 weeks postpartum. Not that I was necessarily doing anything to lose that. I guess it was just natural weight loss. Of course, my baby was huge. He was almost 9 pounds, so you can consider that. So it was, and that with the placenta and all the things, I probably lost maybe 8 pounds on my own. I decided that I was doing this 100%. There was no cheating, no nothing involved. So with breastfeeding, I did follow, I guess you can say, more of laid back keto. So I stuck between 40 to 50 net carbs every single day. I also drank a gallon of water, and I supplemented with 1 packet of exogenous ketones. And I followed this faithfully. As far as exercise, I am a stay-at-home mom, so I would exercise about 3 times a week. The only exercise I did was in front of the TV to at-home workouts, or I would take both of the kids in the stroller and just go for walks around our neighborhood. And really it took about 4.5 months, so 10 weeks postpartum until about 7 months, and I lost 50 pounds. That is the biggest fat loss that I had, the biggest weight loss that I had during that time, and that brought me down to 145 pounds. So I did lose, 70 pounds at that point. So all of the baby weight was gone, but I wanted more. I wanted to push myself because this was my last pregnancy, and I wanted to get in the best shape of my life. So what I did is I continued the 40 to 50 net carbs, I continued the gallon of water a day, and the exogenous ketones. However, I upped my workouts, so I would work out about 5 times a week, and my walks, I would walk a little bit longer, and I was able to lose those additional 10 pounds that I really wanted. My goal weight was 135. I remember getting on that scale and it said 135, and I bawled my eyes out because I felt like I did it. I was once again where I wanted to be. I felt so good because I struggled, like I said, my entire life. And now I'm officially 133 pounds, and I have lost 82 pounds total. So this ketogenic lifestyle is something that has absolutely changed my life, and it's so much more than weight loss. I am able to smile every day. I am able to have the energy to run around with my kids at the park and not get tired. And I just cannot recommend this lifestyle enough. So if you are someone who is struggling, I truly hope that this video does inspire you, and just know that you could absolutely change if you put in the work.